Hello, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck this morning for a morning spiritual message. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. Whenever you get this message, it seems like it's been taking about 6 hours or so to upload these videos. So I'm just going to get this going, and hopefully you get it whenever you need it. And it is a timeless reading, so whenever you get it is when you're supposed to, and I hope that you can find this message helpful. We'll see what Spirit has to share with us for a message. I've lit a candle over here to draw in the light. I'm going to call on my angels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, Great Mystery, Great Spirit, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, and whatever members of my spiritual team that need to be in to use me to get a message out. So I'm just grateful to be able to share this message with you and to have the courage to share my spiritual journey and how I connect with spirit. So I ask for a mind that's clear, cleanse all negative energies and entities from my spiritual being. And I ask for eyes to see, ears to hear, a voice to speak truth, and a heart that's pure. So I thank Spirit for this message this morning and for using me to get these messages out. I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the ability to walk in my truth and talk my talk, even when it's been scary. And I've shared things that, well, I just don't really share with anybody. So this is part of my holding myself accountable and walking my spiritual path. And I just get up every day and try to meditate, do a spiritual message for myself, and connect with others that are on a similar path. So thank you for sharing this message with me. I hope that you can find it helpful. And I hope it's helping you walk your talk and connect with spirit in your own unique way. So this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I like these little cards because they're little and they're easy to shuffle for my hands. It's a good little pocket deck to take with you if you, travel around or whatever. And if you want to connect with spirit and do a personal reading. It's really crazy because before I called my dad the other day, I did a reading on myself and I drew the Father card for the first time. So that was kind of like my spiritual message to go ahead and call my dad. It was my spiritual acknowledgement. Dang! So that's how spirit works in my life. So whether you're a believer or non-believer, spirit surprises me every day. In many different ways. So I was having synchronicity yesterday again, the 555, 222. So put in the comments section what you guys are having for synchronicities. Spirit speaks to me in many different ways. Whether it be through animals, clouds, other people, cards, art. I've seen paintings I've painted in my mind's eye that Spirit gave me on the canvas before I even painted it. So things like that. So if you have experiences like that, put that in the comment section. I'd like to hear about that too, and just share that experience about how Spirit speaks to you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to ask my angels, ascended masters, and ancestors, spirit guides for what is the heart of the energy for this collective that I might be reading for today, for a spiritual message. What is the heart of the energy of the spiritual message that I'm reading for today for this collective that might be watching this video, that they need to know most about what the energy is for this day? Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Okay. So first card out is, we got the Crone again today. Feminine power with Elwanda and her magic wand. So stand in your feminine power. You use your emotional fluidity, your emotional energy. It's a superpower. So that's the Crone. We drew her yesterday for the Heart of the Spiritual reading. And then we got this fire. I think this is the 5 of fire. Or I can't remember if that's 11 or 5, but so shoot your shot straight. That's in your unconscious mind. So if you're making unconscious, if you're not going to hit your target, if you're making your shot unconsciously. So the Crone is feminine power, fearlessness, authenticity, individuality, independence, new purpose, freedom, and shadow self. So the woman who understands her true nature is at the heart of this spread. Be aware of your choices. Be unafraid to walk your path alone. A life of your own design, untapped power and potential, a fertile and productive future. A childless state. Be unbowed and unapologetic. Respect and cherish your elders. A direct and forthright approach is needed. Do what's necessary, not what is expected. It is a time to be fierce and fight back. So stand up for what you believe in and assert your independence and your individuality and authenticity fearlessly, and stand in your power, whether you're male or female. And your emotional energy is something to pay attention to and be mindful of. And you don't have to apologize for having feelings. God gave them to you for a reason. So that was something I had to fight for. So I don't know if you can relate to that, but I know I surely can. And I'm trying to stand in my feminine power and know that it's my strength, and it's not a weakness. And some people might not like it. And sometimes we get scared to walk alone, but sometimes we know that it's the right thing to do, but yet we play into unhealthy relationships that are not good for us because we're lonely, or, whatever reason, whatever excuse we use. And so this is the 4 of fire in the unconscious mind. So that is action, concentration. So use your feminine fearlessness power, whether you're male or female, your emotional energy, to take action and concentrate and focus your energy. In the application, and it takes practice and increased skill and impetus and work ethic. Focus your mind, emotion, and for deliberate action. Creating impetus and momentum. Establish a good work ethic. Establish a creative process. Devote time to regular practice. Be willing and prepared. Pay your dues. Excuse me, I'm going to see. Excuse me. Oh, it's allergy season. So something is falling short of its target. So if you are fearlessness and in your feminine power and your emotions are all willy-nilly, you're not going to shoot your shot straight, because you're going to be all up in your feelings, unconscious of the choices and decisions that you're making, and yeah, you're going to be off target. So got to have the balance of the emotional body and the logical mind, rather than taking those impulsive, unconscious choices, which I'm guilty of. So I'm trying to be more mindful of my choices and use my feminine power as a strength. Because otherwise I just get cold and shut down, and then I don't really like that part of me. So you can be heart-centered and fearless and in your authenticity without being a cold asshole. So so what is past energy for this collective I might be reading for, Spirit? So like I said yesterday, she's got this wand, it's lit up, and she's getting ready to go down this dark path near the mushrooms where the moon energy, she's going to go out this little tunnel where the moon energy is. And behind her is the sunlight and the raven. But she looks like a badass. She don't look like she's going to put up with shit. And she'll use that wand if she's got to. So, I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but I surely can. There's just certain times in your life where you're just not going to fuck around anymore. Not taking any shit from yourself or anybody else. So, what's in this past energy for this collective? I might be reading for Spirit. Thank you for this message. What energy are we overcoming from the past that we need to be aware of for this collective I might be reading for? I don't know if you guys can hear that train in the background. I don't know if that means anything for you. I just keep saying I got my ticket on the love train and I'm going to Love Station, and, you know, that's just how it's going to be. Because fear can't vibrate in the same space as love. So I'm either getting on love train or I'm getting on the fear train, and I've already gotten on the fear train and it went straight to the shitty pits of hell. So, yeah, there we go. That's what it led to. Fear and fighting. That's what we're used to. And that's the past energy. Conflict, fighting, battle for power. I know better than you. You know, that battling out and the power. Hopefully we've learned from that, because that just creates more chaos, power struggles, and drama. So, excuse me. So in our past, we have experienced the Five of Fire, which is rivalry, competition, aggression, bullying, conflict, discord, chaos, and obstacles. A time of chaos, conflict, and confrontation, a battle for control or dominance. A desire for power, influence, or wealth. Do not judge or condemn others. Base your concerns in fact. Avoid pack mentality behavior. Make no place for bullying. Focus on your vision, not on what others are doing. So stay in your crone energy, shoot your shot straight, be conscious when you're making choices so you don't make the mistakes of the past for that duality, dueling it out, wasting your precious life energy on fighting with others. Some people, that's all they want to do is fight. So be mindful as you go out today of your conscious thoughts. So in the immediate future is the mother. So I think this is the mother energy right next to the crone. So I'm going to sneeze again. Immediate future is... Excuse me. Gotta love allergies. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, I think that's the mother. Yes. Okay. So standing in your feminine power, shooting your shot straight, being conscious, making conscious choices that are not going to lead to conflict and fighting, because you don't have to participate in that energy if you don't want to. It's a choice. So that you can be this strong, motherly, feminine power, whether you're male or female. It's a nurturing, loving energy, a feminine energy. So unconditional love, intimacy, nurturing, compassion, abundance, growth, fruitfulness, acceptance, fear, control, outcomes. So you can go, you know, the duality of that is fear, control, and trying to control the outcomes when we're in that controlling feminine energy, which, you know, normally doesn't lead to success. So yeah, it looks like she's pregnant. She's got a scepter. There's a snake wrapped around the scepter. There's a turtle at her feet. There's mushrooms on the side. Her throne is made out of a tree trunk. And then there's a big stone behind her with some sort of symbol on there. And she has a crown on. And it's made of flowers and sticks and butterflies. She's kind of leaning to the side like, yeah, try me, buddy. She's leaning to the side like, yeah, come on then. So that's in the immediate future. Love without conditions, encouraging gifts and talents, emotional intimacy and affection. Be supportive, embrace abundance, let go of expectations. We are all different. Nurture ideas and goals, voice thoughts and feelings. Forgive past failures of yourself and others. Release control of others and emotional manipulation. So, that's a good reminder. That we can have this energy in the immediate future if we focus on those things that encourage other people's gifts and talents without trying to control them or emotionally manipulate them to get our way. Because when we do that, we get this. If we've learned from the past. And I don't know about you, but I'm just too tired to be battling. But I'm not putting up with any shit either. And I'm a tough mom. Because sometimes you have to stand in your power while being emotionally intimate and supportive, while not putting up with a lot of shit. And sometimes standing in your power and being firm is the right thing to do. Because people will just continue trying to pull their emotionally manipulative shit on you if you put up with it. So, and I've probably had emotionally manipulative behaviors in my past, and probably still will, but I'm trying to be more mindful of it today. So, we're all growing, whatever way we choose. So we've got the crone and in the heart of this energy, and the mother in the immediate future. And let's see what we get for long-term future and conscious mind. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can we get a message for long-term future and conscious mind for this collective that I might be reading for, that is in their crone energy and sitting on their throne as a mother, shooting their shot straight and refusing to battle it out for power, because we are standing in our power and learned from past mistakes. Okay, so there's that one. We got a water element. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's the 8 of water in long-term future. And what? Oh, there's conscious mind. So conscious mind, we drew another major arcana. And I believe that's the choice. So it's your choice. It's your choice. If you want to participate in this, or you want to be the badass feminine that has her wand going down the dark trail fearlessly as a strong mother on her throne. Making conscious, healthy life choices to stand in your power and not just give it away willy-nilly to anybody that, comes around. So, let's see, in our the long-term future, we've got this one. So this is a water element, so emotion. Let's see what this has to say. So we got X, I. And this is the queen of water. So you can be the queen of emotion because you're mastering your emotions. You're not emotionally bullshitty anymore. You don't allow people to get under your skin because you've got this wand and you'll use it if you got to. So you can be the queen of your emotions, loving, compassionate, empathetic, sensitive, vulnerable, romantic, intuitive, emotional honesty. Trust in your feelings and your senses. Look beyond the surface. A bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability is to show strength. Are you overextending emotionally? Be the embodiment of love. Withdrawing love is punishment. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like how that feels when people do that to me. So I'm going to choose not to do that to others. It's quite hurtful when people do that to us. Use your common sense. So that's a good idea. I'm going to use my common sense as I go out today, and I hope that's a good reminder for you for long-term future to Be the embodiment of love, and not to withdraw your love as punishment while using your common sense. So in our conscious mind is this one here. Looks like there's tears coming out of this tree man's eyes. And there's a snake holding a torch. Or maybe this is a feminine. This is a feminine tree with tears coming out of her eyes. And then here's the glowing face. And there's 3 different doors. And then there's a dagger over here, pointed down, allowing those emotions to spill out so that you can be this queen of emotions, the queen of water, standing in your emotional power, not letting people manipulate you emotionally. Ding! Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dong. Keep your mother-loving heads ringing. Yep, that's a superpower. So it's your choice. This is the choice card. So it looks like you got 3 doors. Which one are you going to choose? Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. You better shoot your shot straight or you're going to get what you got in the past, which is this. Fighting, battle, power, struggles, and bullshit. And more tears. So the choice is in our conscious mind. You have a power of choice. Options, opportunity, free will, self-determination, mindfulness, manifestation, cause and effect, reward, consequence, procrastination. Choice creates reality. Belief is a choice. Inaction is a choice. The choice is yours. Determine your direction. The past has influence. Choice offers reward or consequence. Weigh your options. Choose wisely. Stop procrastinating. Be responsible for your choices. Awareness empowers. So we have a power of choice and an awareness of making conscious, healthy life choices, which helps us not be emotionally bullshitty. Because we keep our emotions in check, because we're in balance. We're in that throne energy, or crone energy, sitting on our throne as the mother. Whether we're a father or a mother, I had to be the mom and the dad for my son. So I didn't get child support, and I was going it alone. Yeah, which can be hard. So 3 of, I think this is 3 of fire. Yep. So that is in our repression. So this is where we may have a block. So it looks like it kind of looks like the Fool card. Like he's got his little bag and he's like, yep, bye. Gotta go. Got my little bag here. See you later. And he's got his little belt with his little medicine pouch and going on a journey. So this is fire in our repression. So this may be a block for us. This is the 3 of fire, which is action, implementation, exploration, expression, energy, hard work, sacrifice, imitation, necessary sacrifice, experiment, practice and refine, avoid copying those who inspire, step out into the great unknown and trust, put your objectives first, avoid cutting corners, pay attention to details. Have you lost your direction? So at times in our life, we do feel like we have lost our direction. So that's something to be mindful of, that might be a block for you. Have you lost your direction in life? Are you just talking about actions, or are you actually doing the actions? Are you working hard or hardly working? Are you making healthy sacrifices that are necessary? Are you experimenting with new ways of being and practicing and refining your new abilities? Are you able to step out into the great unknown and trust? Avoid cutting corners. Pay attention to detail. So, and how are you expressing yourself? Are you exploring new ways of being? So those could be all different blocks that you may be having at this time. Just that's something that you need to be mindful of. And then we have, what is our guide? What is our guide spirit for this collective I might be reading for? What will guide? What's the energy that's going to guide this collective throughout this day, or whenever they read this, hear this message? What is the guide for this collective I'm reading for? What energy is going to guide us in this collective? Thank you, Spirit. If we could be like the crone, shoot our shot straight, stay out of the battling it for power, because we're already in our power, sitting on the mother throne, because we've made a conscious choice, and we are the queen of emotion, which creates lovingly. We are co-creators rather than co-destructors. So, what is the energy that is guiding us, Spirit? I split the deck and I got 2 major arcanas. Okay, so what is the guide? The main guide for this collective energy that I'm reading for today, Spirit. Okay. So this is Earth. This is an Earth element. This is the guide. I hear a woodpecker. So this is the 9 of Earth. Altruism, generosity, charity, giving, receiving, selflessness, benevolence, humility, and self-love. Placing too much value on possessions. Support a worthy charitable cause. Give away all that is no longer needed. Give without bias or expectation. Heal self by helping others. Skeletons in the closet. Charity begins with you. Address any health concerns. So that's a good reminder to use self-loving choices for ourselves, and to address whatever health concerns that you may be having that maybe you may be putting off at this time. And because charity begins with you, if you're not taking care of yourself, then you surely can't reach out and help others. If you're stuffing down those skeletons in your closet and not brooming and blooming. So give without expectation or bias. You don't give, if you don't give without the expectation of receiving, then that is not a spiritually blessed gift. It is a selfish gift that you are expecting something in return. So sometimes we place too much value on possessions. So you have to practice giving and receiving. I know it's been easy for me to give when I had things to give, but it's been difficult for me when I did need things to receive, just because I had like a deep-seated feeling of unworthiness, or maybe pride, or wasn't able to ask for help. You know, it's easy to be the giver, you know, when you have things to give. So there's a lot of value in things that aren't possessions or monetary, that have monetary value, that are more precious than gifts that you buy. So you heal yourself by helping others. So help yourself and then in turn share that with others while standing in that feminine power, allowing this altruism and generosity, charity, giving, receiving, selflessness, benevolence, humility, and self-love. When you model that behavior to others, that is your guide. because when others see you doing that, they're more inspired to do that themselves. So let's see what the expression is. I'm almost at 30 minutes. Let's see what the expression is. Yeah, it looks like this lady has a little gift in her hands that she's giving. So in the expression, this kind of looks like the Hermit card. He's got his little, it looks like a black bear, like robe on with a hood, and he's got his staff and his little light, and he's getting ready to go down this dark path where the stars are. He looks really focused and concentrated. And then there's this stone here with the symbol on it. So this is a major arcana. Excuse me. The X. X marks the spot. So let's see here. This is wisdom. So our expression is walking in our wisdom. Knowledge, understanding, awareness, self-knowledge, illumination, introspection, withdrawal, insight, and common sense. You're here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads to many destinations, and you have this light of wisdom to guide you, because you've turned your knowledge and your life experience into wisdom, and you can use your common sense in making those difficult life choices. So you're standing in your crone energy with your wand lit up, willing to use it if you got to. Shoot your shot straight. Don't battle it out if you don't really have to. It's just a waste of energy. Be this motherly figure, whether you're male or female. Sit on your throne. And, she's like, yeah, okay, what? She's leaning a little to the side, like, yeah, what do you want? I'm emotionally stable now. I've made a healthy choice. I'm no longer that fool. I have lots to offer because I'm emotionally balanced and well and grounded to the earth. And if I have to go through the dark, I have a light to guide me called wisdom. So that's a great spiritual message for us today, to just stand in that power and be like the crone and the strong mama in our emotional energy. And then at the bottom we have the earth element. She looks like she's juggling these eggs. So we're juggling our eggs. Her third eye's lit. She's got a heart on her chest. She's got her medicine bag. She's juggling 4 eggs. This is the 2 of Earth. Let's just read that for the final message. I got to finish getting ready for work. So this has been a good message for me today. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So the 2 of Earth at the bottom of this deck, I don't know if you can see her, but she is juggling those eggs. Excuse me. So the 2 of Earth is equilibrium, flexibility, adaptability, balance, and harmony, compromise, confidence, procrastination, and freedom, balancing work with play, balancing responsibility and personal needs, be open to compromise, be confident but grounded, realistic goals and expectation, take stock and prioritize, forgive your limitations, ask for help if you need to. We're all limited in some way, shape, or form. And sometimes when we need help, we need to ask for it. It's not an act of weakness. It's an act of strength to know yourself and know when you need help. Sometimes with mental illness and addiction, we have so much shame when we fall short and relapse. But we have wisdom now. We don't have to go down that trail alone. We have other people in their wisdom with their lights to guide us too. So reach out to your brothers and sisters that are on the spiritual path if you need help. And I hope that you found this message helpful. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I hope you do something that makes your heart smile. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Mother Lover out. Have a blessed day.